he not only dealt with typical challenges of school, adolescence, but also loneliness, depression. He constantly wondered why he was different than other children. He questioned the purpose of life, or even if he had a purpose. According to him, the victory over his struggles, as well as his strength and his passion, can be credited to his faith in God, and I'll have to add, it can also be credited to his incredible spirit. We're excited to welcome him today, right now, to the Americas Regional Convention. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round for Nick Vujicic.
Awesome. Thank you, New Skin. Please take a seat. And I know if you came out of your seat, you might want to go back to your seats right now, because if you stand kind of, doing this the whole time, after a while, you can't feel your legs. Trust me. It is such a privilege and an honor, and I really will wait now for each of you to sit down on your seat. Seriously? Can we turn on some house lights so I can see the people a little bit better, please? New Skin, it is an honor and a privilege to be here. I had the honor of speaking, as Tyler said, at the regional conference in Southeast Asia and in Singapore. We had a wonderful time there. I am privileged and honored to be here in San Diego. I live in Southern California, and I'm so thankful that our values do line up as far as who I am, what I stand for, in understanding that there is hope in our life and the values of New Skin that you're learning more and more about, especially if you're new. Now, I am going to do this, I'm sorry, but if you are out of your seats, please go back to your seats. Yeah? And if you're recording on your phone, put down your phone, thanks. No joke, put your phone down. You're here because I want to speak to you. I want to speak to your phone. I want to speak to you. And you need to take notes. If you wanted to see me through a phone, we could have done it online. Yeah? So everyone put your technology down, please. Yeah, seriously, no joke. Thank you so much. We are moving forward. Everyone say it's about to get real. Awesome. Well, first of all, put your hand up if you've never heard me speak. Let me see, put your hand up. Awesome, wonderful. Put your hand up if you are relatively new to New Skin. Put your hand up. Awesome. Can we welcome them this weekend? I'm originally from Australia, and as I've traveled 69 countries, I have seen some impressive places around the world, but nothing impresses me more than the people of many cultures and nationalities. And I was just in Iran about 10 weeks ago, speaking in front of 1,500 CEOs whose economy collapsed 50% within 8 weeks of sanctions happening in that country. And I love specializing in motivating and inspiring people to get built up, to face their challenges, to see not only just the good that can come out of the bad. I'm not the motivational speaker that says, oh, just be positive, right? I'm not that person, right? Because we know that that's shallow, right? We must understand, though, the muscles of our spirit and our mind, and understanding the power of perception, that actually the people that we admire in any way, shape, or form, I am sure they've gone through difficult things to make them who they are. I am thankful for the people around me who gave me a foundation. Everyone say a foundation. Everyone say a foundation.
Foundation.
A foundation of values and principles that I want to give to you to equip you in no matter what level or experience you have in the multi-level marketing company here of New Skin. I have to say, I've spoken on many stages, 3,500. And I've spoken in front of many companies, countless. I don't know how many companies compared to schools, compared to all these things. But I want to tell you something. As someone who has a double degree in accounting and financial planning, someone who's the CEO of 2 companies, 14 employees, someone who's been around the world, who knows a little bit about the world and the evolution of technology, the rise and fall of countries socially, the rise and fall of countries economically. I want to give you some good news. In America, we are about to see a revolution that will be in Nu Skin's favor. I don't know if you know this, but as a fellow entrepreneur, you kind of see the trends of countries around the world, especially when you travel through China. Do you know that China, the government of China, is making it mandatory in the future that anyone who graduates from a degree in university in China must go through an online mandatory entrepreneurial course. If you don't know this, there are 154 million jobs in America. And right now, China is breaking. Their economy is breaking. The ground is moving. It's not because of anything else apart from the automation of technology and innovations which are taking people's jobs. I'm giving you a heads up. In 10 years' time, there will not be 154 million jobs in America. There will be 100 million. 54 million people who have a job today, that job will not exist for human beings. Period. Interest rates are going to go up. As an economist, I want you to know that as you are an entrepreneur in your own business, more and more people, like Tyler was saying, I want you to know that the vision and the core values from the founder of Sandy are still in this company, but the vision ahead, I think the greatest growth, we haven't even seen it yet. We're not talking about doubling a double. I'm seeing a double of a triple in the next 10 years. I really do see that. And I want you to get ready, because when you are coming for such a time as this to a week like this, you got to dream big. And to dream big, it's a little scary. Turn to the person next to you and say, it's a little scary. And it's always difficult. You know, whether you're starting something new, fear will disable you. Whether you're going, you know, a rhythm and, you know, you're getting some level of success, you realize, well, I might have to change my strategy. I may have to change this. I may have to equip myself with this to go to the next level. There's always going to be a challenge. But the bottom line is, do you want it? Do you want it? Yeah! And I want to give you the 7 keys that helps me, that from my life as a kid, looking ahead, thinking I would never get married. My dreams have come true. Thinking that I would never be happy. My dreams have come true. My daddy said, look, God didn't give you arms and legs, but he gave you a brain. Use your brain. And he said, you know what, Dad? Start a business, get employees, they'll be your hands and feet. Great advice, right? Guess how old I was? 6 years old. And when I went to the store and I wanted something from the store, my mom and dad would say, no. When I wanted something from the bookshelf, I'll never forget it. I wanted something from the bookshelf. And I said, Mom, can you please get that for me? And guess what she said? No. Does anyone have teenagers in the house? Does anyone know that teenagers are pretty ungrateful human beings? They don't give them everything they want. Because when I was told no, I realized, do I really want it? And if I really want it, then I don't see obstacles as a barrier, I see obstacles as an opportunity or a challenge. Fear, F-E-A-R, false evidence appearing real. It's not that word, right? F-A-I-T-H, faith, full assurance in the heart. when you
เออ
understand that there's a greater
สงสัยว่า
undergirding in
ไม่
your
ได้
life
ที่
of
บนไม่ใช่ไงเล
value,
ย
who you are, and your purpose
จง
here on
ถื
life,
อนี่ก็
arms
โอ้
and
หรือ
legs
ถื
or
อ
not,
วิ
I'm
เศ
going to
ษ
fulfill
บ
my
นเรา
dream.
โอ้
Arms and legs or not, cancer or not, I will live my day to the very last with peace and joy,
ห
knowing
นี
the truth of
นะ
who
แต่
I
อย่าถือ
am
ไม่ไล่
and
ละ
the truth of my purpose and my destiny in my
ถ
life.
งตื้อตื้อไปไง
I say cancer because the
เออ
celebration that we just had
แต่
here
เรา
with
ตื้อ
my
ที่เรา
celebrated
จะไป
his
เติม
life
เนี่ย
at 62 years old last
Tôi
year.
được cái đồ để
And at
đi
his
giao tiếp
funeral,
ở
we
công ty tổ
didn't
chức
talk
đó.
about
ทึกหนี
Thế ra hắn đâm tin cho đến tối.
he talked about who he was, but he was
Vui
successful
vui.
ใช่
in what he wanted. And when I looked at that thing on the shelf, I'm like, oh yeah. She said, no. You know what I did? I got the footstool, you know, the ottoman where you put your feet up. I grab it with my teeth, and then I push it with my shoulder up against the bookshelf. I jump up on the
That's
footstool. I
all.
use my head and my shoulder on the corner of the bookshelf. Did it hurt?
ไม่
Yeah.
ดีโดนกั
Em
ด
đã trải
And
nghiệm
how
cái
bad
lần
do
tin
you
vui
want?
lần trước.
Want it?
Ờ.
And I use my head and my shoulder.
Cứ người
Up,
ra thấy
up,
họ
grabbing
vui
my
ra họ
teeth. And
vui
guess
hoa
what? A light
quà
bulb went on. I'm
nhập
like,
được
woo!
làm cái phần nào của
I
mình
know
cả
what's impossible till I know what's possible. I'll tell you what's probable, what you do differently today than you did yesterday. You can be at the greatest seminar of all. You could be in the greatest company of all, but it's up to you. They say that the definition of insanity is to do the same thing expecting a different result. And when my dad and mom said, do something, I'm like, well, I'm going to make my own money. What can I do? They said, figure it out. My brother, he was taking out the trash for $2 a week, so guess what I did? I did the vacuuming. Yeah, no arms, no legs. It was the greatest thing my parents did. I held it with my shoulder and my chin. $2 a week. If I want a $15 toy, guess what that means? I'm going to be working for 7.5 weeks before I get my toy. When I finally have $16 in my bank account, guess what I do? I think through, do I really want to now spend all that money on that one toy? You know what then helps me to understand that? Being thankful for what I have. Having a value of patience and setting a goal. The importance of setting your goal is so important. And I want to first of all just open up with a couple funny stories because we look at our life and we don't see what's around the corner till we go around the corner. And I did mention my family. I want you to know that I thought I would never get married. Even if I got married, I can't even hold my wife's hand. Even if I had kids, how am I going to hold my children when they're crying? We have a family photo up here on the screen that they're going to put up. This is Kanae. She is half Japanese, half Mexican. We call that Japsican. And then we got Kiyoshi on the left, he's 5, Dayan on the right, he's 3, and these 2 twin girls. 10 months old next week. They're nearly my height already. And I don't need to hold Kanae's hand, I just need to hold her heart. You don't need hands to hold someone's heart. Yeah? How am I going to hold my kids when they're crying? Well, when they cry, they know the love of their father so much that they come up to me and they hug me. And when you look at your life, you compare yourself to somebody else and you immediately see, well, what do they have? And they have this more than me, and I wish I had that because then I would what? How bad do you want it? And the people who hit their full potential are not the ones who started more confidently. The people who reached their full potential did not start with much more than you. The people who reach their full potential here on planet Earth are the people who don't waste time complaining about what could be different and invest time in changing in what they can change and doing the best with what they have. I got my little foot down here and I love my little foot. I I got 2 toes. Peace, how you doing? And when I was born, no one knew why I was born this way. My doctors didn't know why. My parents don't know why. Lady Gaga don't know why I was born this way. And my doctors told my parents that I would never walk. And golfing and fishing and swimming. Are you kidding me? This kid without arms and legs. I was the first child in Australia to go to a mainstream school. We were the case study in 1989 to allow special needs children to go to school for the very first time. Little did we know, in April 2017, I would be speaking to the 10th government I've spoken to, Ukraine, and 3 weeks later, they changed their law to allow special needs children to go to school for the very first time. Then they invited me back March 12 this year to speak to every single high school online in one day. Every single high school teacher in that same speech, and then a separate speech for every psychologist in the country. Then they said, can we buy 40 educational videos for us to prepare our nation for such an integration? Government, 18 presidents, crowds as large as 800,000 people. 800 million people in China know exactly who I am, and 800 million people outside of China know exactly who I am, to reach 1.6 billion people at age 35, 5 books, 55 languages, actor, singer, songwriter, and a husband and father of 4. Let's dream big. You know, I didn't know exactly how to deal with myself. I needed to accept where I was. Some of you just can't accept where you're at. You look at yourself in the mirror and you choose negative things instead of affirming yourself in understanding your value. The first thing I want you to write down is attitude of gratitude. Say that with me, attitude of gratitude, being thankful. You know, when someone came up to me at school and they're like, what happened? I say cigarettes. And it's funny that your perception of you really comes out. You know, when you're so self-conscious and you're already thinking what they're thinking because of what you think of you, and actually they're not thinking what you think they're thinking, but you're actually totally off base. And now you become this overthinking, not confident you. Because you doubt you. And you focus on what you don't have instead of being thankful for what you do have. Put your hand up if you have felt depressed at one time in your life. Look at the room. Look at the room. Sandy, have you ever felt, yeah, I see her hand. Tyler, have you, yeah? You see my foot? Ups and downs, ups and downs, ups and downs. We all go through ups and downs. It doesn't mean that I understand your pain, but I'm telling you, you have something to be thankful for. If you're vertical, if you're breathing on your own, you're alive, baby. You're alive. And for me, in my faith, my hope extends into eternity because I believe I know what happens after we go. For my own faith, we go to heaven and we never die again. But I'll tell you right now, here on earth is where you gotta make a difference. You've heard it again and again through Sandy, through Tyler, and you're gonna hear it from me again. I want you to understand that money, drugs, sex, alcohol, pornography, fame, and fortune, if you put your happiness in temporary things, your happiness will be temporary. Put your hand up if you also think, well, one day I know that, you know, I'm gonna be less stressed. Put your hand up. I know one day. It's funny, man, like I've done so many speeches in front of so many different age groups as well. Like I'm in front of 8-year-olds and I say, hey guys, I have a question for you. They're okay. And I said, have you ever in your life been stressed? They're like, I'm like, well, what's stressing you out? homework is so hard. And you know, my parents, they didn't give me everything I want. And my brother and my sister, they annoy me every single day. I'm so stressed out. Then you talk to 13-year-olds, they're like, everything around me is changing. I thought I could trust my friends, and then they backstab me. They invite me to the party, then they uninvite me to the party. I put a do not disturb sign on my door, and my parents, they still come and freak me out in my room. I need my privacy. I need a boyfriend. If only I could be 17, then everything's going to be okay. You get to 17, is everything okay? No. Now you're stressed because now you're going to get into the right college. If I could just get into the right college and everything's going to be okay, they get to the college and is everything okay? No. What do they now need? Money. Oh, if I can just find a job, then everything is going to be okay. No. They get their job and after 2 days, they look at their boss in the face. And they look to the heavens and they say, really? You give me him? I hate him. Then all the single people, all the single
Ở trong Sài
people.
Gòn nhá, nó bán cái nhà liền kề mà có tỷ mấy thôi.
bây giờ nó đẩy như Hà Nội nhiều mà. Thêm cái nó chỉ ở cái giống như cái nhà này mà anh quyết mua thông kia bằng 2 căn nhà này mới chỉ có nửa tiền.
Tại những cái nó còn bé nó bán nhà liền kề mở bán đấy, nhà 1 trệt 2 lầu, tức là 3 tầng đúng không?
Đúng rồi.
Có một thứ hai.
Tưởng có mấy cái thiên đài nó sẽ rẻ nhiều, Hà Nội đắt.
Well, they come
Gấp
50,
đôi.
55 year old, you know, man, and I just got to pay off my house and, you know, get a couple rental
Nhưng mà có chỗ đấy nó
That's
lại
how
không
you think
cho
the
phép.
stress goes away. No.
Vấn đề là chỗ đấy.
Who are you? What
Vấn
do
đề là
you
mình mà
have
có tiền ở tầng
to
đấy
be
thì
thankful
phải gọi
for?
tiền.
Dude, you heard it
Chỗ này
actually
nó
say.
dạy.
I'll say it again. The people who are happy are the people who give and are actually the people who are thankful for what they have. Imagine what a tragedy my life would have been if I just convinced myself that I needed arms and legs. Now, would arms and legs be cool? Yes. But imagine if I sat in the corner for the rest of my life and said, I can't do this and I can't do that and I can't do this and I can't do that, instead of saying, you know what? I'm going to be thankful. And that really hit me when I was playing soccer. I love soccer. And I was on the field and my friend was way back and he was getting ready to kick it to me. He said, "You ready?" And I'm like, yeah. My knees were shaking. And he gets ready and he goes, oh, boom, like this. And this ball's coming right for me. And I'm like, you know when something's coming right for you, it doesn't matter what you do, you're dead. So I jumped up in the air, and it felt like I went into the Matrix, like slow motion. I jumped up in the air, and I went, and I jumped up in the air. I did a karate kick, like this. Like this. The ball came, hit my foot, bent itself on itself, bent backwards, and I had a and I was like, and this foot went, like, I need this foot. And I was in bed for 3 weeks saying, you know what, I'm going to be thankful for my foot. It's these lessons I would have loved to learn. Every life lesson that Sandy learned. Every life lesson that Tyler learned. I would love you to learn from my life lessons. I want to learn from your life lessons. But guess what? We normally learn from our own life lessons. So the question is, are you ready? Don't try avoid challenges. Focus. Even write down the 3 things that you're most thankful for. You want to know if you're thankful? Here's the greatest way. Ready? You got 15 seconds to breathe. haven't you hugged for a while that you need to hug? Who haven't you called? Did you thank your friend who helped you through your latest, darkest season of life? Have you just said, hey, thank you for being my friend? In fact, I can feel the love in this room. With the permission of the person sitting next to you, give them a high five, give them a hug. Tell them you matter. You gotta be thankful. Point number two, what's that? Point number two. Hello, news team, point number two. I got nearly 4,000 people in this room. Point number two. Write this down. I don't know what I can achieve until I, what? Try. I'll say it again. I don't know what I can achieve until I try. Thomas Edison, he made the light bulb, right? He couldn't even explain what the light bulb is. When we talk about dreams, it's hard to explain, it's hard to envision to a point. I'll never forget, sometimes you see things and it's not true, like we've done pranks where we actually dressed me up as the pilot of a commercial airline flight in Dallas, Texas. A couple of years ago, we put some hidden cameras and it's actually uploaded on YouTube. My friend was the pilot and I put his hat on and his jacket on, and at 6 o'clock in the morning flight where everyone was half asleep drinking their cafecitas, they're coming down the jetway, no one's talking to anybody, and then they see me at the door of the plane. And I said, good morning, my name is Captain Nick Vujicic, welcome aboard. We're so excited that you're with us. We have some new technology. And they're like, what? It's like the caffeine kicked right in, you know what I'm saying? I said, yes, and like the parents are like, oh, the children, you know, the children are so excited. I'm gonna put it on Instagram, you know, and you know, all the parents like, did you get an email about this or anything? Did you know about this? No, I didn't know about this. Everyone's on the plane, and my friend, he says, okay, everyone's on board, come on board. So I walk on the plane, just like this. And you look down the aisle, and everyone's heads like this. They're stacked upon each other. They're looking. And I got the microphone, and I said, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for boarding so fast. And they're like, oh my gosh! Some people came to Jesus right there and then. There we go. Another funny joke, I was one day in the car, I'm in the front seat of the car at the traffic lights, and this guy comes up next to us, and this girl's looking at me, I'm looking at her, and all she sees is my head from the side. So I'm thinking, I'm gonna trick her. I get the seatbelt in my mouth, and I loosen it, so then I can freely move. Now all she sees is my head, so just imagine, all you see is my head. I just did this. And she got my head in a 360-degree spin, and her face is like... She nearly bolted through the red light, like, oh my God. You don't see the full picture. Yeah? Some things don't make sense. I wanted arms and legs. I wanted a miracle, but guess what? When you don't get a miracle, it doesn't mean that you cannot become one. Here in Southern California, I was speaking in front of a crowd, and a little boy with no arms and no legs, just like me, was raised above the crowd. And he had a little foot, just like me. And I'm like, wow. I want to wrestle him later on. And I got the father to bring him up here, and he's looking up at me, and I'm looking down at him, and I can't give my high five, so I put my little foot on his foot. And he smiled. And when he smiled, everyone cried. And his mom came up to me crying, and she said, thank you, now I know there's a greater purpose for my son's life. And he was 19 months old, and I said, listen, when he goes to school, if he ever gets bullied at school like I did, call me, and I'll come to that school, in my wheelchair and I'll run them all over. No, I didn't say that. But I said I'll come over there and I'll talk about love and loving each other just the way that we are. And I did that when he was about 6. He was getting teased and I spoke for 15 minutes and all of a sudden he didn't get teased for the rest of the years they were at that school. He's now in middle school and I got a phone call saying, can you come to his middle school? And I said, wait a second, are they teasing him there too? And they said, no, he's like the coolest kid in the school and he's told everyone about you. And he just wants them to meet you. I mean, if we really understand that every act of kindness comes unexpectedly sometimes with amazing results, I am always on alert for unexpected curveballs. Because you don't know what's around the corner till you go around the corner. Even an inconvenience. When I forgot that I had to do photos at 9 a.m., I went to the bank. The bank wasn't open till 9 o'clock. So we went to Corner Bakery and we were eating breakfast at 8:46. We got a text from Ty. He said, hey, are you doing the photos at 9? I'm like, yes! And we bolted all the way back here. And then I'm like, got another hour, so I'm going to bolt all the way back to the bank, get whatever I need to get, and I come back. On the way back, though, we gave a homeless man a sandwich. And I don't know what last meal he had. And I'm not saying here just to be good and do good and good's going to happen to you. No, understand that even out of our unexpected broken pieces in our life can actually turn into something beautiful. And some of you 48-year-old women are still disabled on the inside with what your father told you you were falsely at age 9, and he put you down, and you can't reverse time, you can't heal from that necessarily like everyone else thinks you can. And I want you to know that sometimes we need to understand that we are our worst enemy or our best friend. Circumstances come, things happen, we can't change. But you don't know what can come from your broken pieces, just like you don't know what you can achieve until you try. Give yourself a chance. Give yourself a chance. I wanted to make my first million by 25. I didn't achieve it. I was 27. I wanted to retire my parents, and I did 5 years before my dad died. I went into stock market investing, options trading at age 16. I went into real estate investing at age 19. I hated school. And I went to university, and before I entered my class, I would buy a share at 73 cents and then put a sell order at 74 cents. I could do that day in, day out, get paid net 200 bucks in 3 hours every single day for 3 months because I went to the computer and I did a couple clicks. It is amazing what people don't tell you you can learn. It's amazing that even when you hear what success you can have in new skin, you say, well, that's not for me. I can't do that. It's like, wake up, yes you can. Si se puede. Yes you can. You gotta be your best cheerleader, baby. You think I had support from my mom and dad? Yes, I did. But man, when I told my mom and dad I want to be a speaker, I tell you, man, it wasn't their idea. Guess who was the first person to tell me you should be a speaker? Wasn't anyone close to me. It was the janitor of my high school who looked at me, stopped cleaning the toilets for a second, and he said, you're going to be a speaker. And Me? He says, yes, you're going to be a speaker. I said, no, I'm not. He said, yes, you will. I'm like, what am I going to speak about? He said, your story. And I'm like, I don't have a story. He says, yes, you do. I said, no, I don't. And I walked away. Next day, he sees me. Hey, Dad! I'm like, speak! I'm like, no! And I walked away. Next day, he looks at me, I look at him, I start walking away. He runs after me. He said, Nick, let me organize your first speech in front of 6 or 7 students. I said, man, you're going to be kidding me. No way, thank you very much. For 3 months. Then he twisted my arm, I said yes. And I got in front of 6 or 7 students, and my palms were sweaty. You know, the fear of public speaking is the biggest fear in the world? Google it. You know what the second biggest fear is? Death. Some people would rather die. That's crazy. That's fear, man. And I got up and I spoke, and all of a sudden this girl cried. She's like, and I'm like, what's wrong? She said, I don't know. I was just touched. I'm thinking, who touched her? Then I got my number and I got calls and I did like 12 speeches between ages 17 and 19. I was doing accounting and financial planning, graduated at 21 with a double degree. Little did I know. I mean, I didn't know what was there, but I'll tell you one thing. When I spoke in front of 300 sophomore students, and one girl cried on my shoulder. She said, thank you, thank you, thank you. No one's ever told me that they love me. No one's ever told me that I'm beautiful the way that I am. That's when I knew I was born to be a speaker and a world changer, and I was ready to face any and overcome any challenges to help teenagers. You don't see this. San Diego is the 6th most human trafficked city in America. There are 13 million human slaves in the world. I've met 650 of them who were sold by their own parents at 10 years old at $700. There are 2 billion people in this world today in 2017, okay, 2017, that actually survive on less than a handful of rice a day. Talk about the world that needs a little help. Talk about being a light to somebody. Put a value on a soul. Who cares about the disability? Every soul matters. You know what that means to me? You matter, baby. I look at you, I didn't look at your hair, I didn't look at your nose, I didn't look at your breast, I didn't look at your legs, I look at your eyes. Because your eyes are the window to your soul. People did not befriend me because of how I look. Well, guess what that is? That just means that they missed out on a good friend. Did they not miss out? Did I miss out? Did they miss out? So I came home one day from a speech. My mom was waiting for me. She said, Nicholas? I said, yes. She said, we need to talk. I said, okay. So we go into the home, and she's pacing and looking at me like this. I want to know what is going on. Now look. I don't know how she finds me. I didn't even leave fingerprints behind. I said, what's wrong? She said, I don't know, but these strangers, they pick you up, they take you for a couple of hours, so when you come back, you're smiling and they're crying. She said, what are you doing? I said, I'm speaking. She said, what? I said, I'm speaking. She said, what are you speaking about? I said, my story. She says, you have a story? I said, I think so. She said, so what is this? It's like a job or a hobby? I said, no, it's a job. Do they pay you? No. She said, well then it's a hobby, not a job. I said, okay. She said, you listen to your father, you'll be a double degree in accounting and financial planning, and after that, you can do whatever you want. I said, okay. I started speaking. Because I didn't know what I could achieve until I tried. Do you see the table up here? When you set a goal, You've got to know why you want your goal. You want $40,000 a month passive income? That is possible in this company. I know that I am the one who puts parameters on me. I sometimes make that in a day. I only work 5 weeks a year, guys. I've got 4 kids. I got a wife. I only work 5 weeks a year. We run a $2 million nonprofit organization with 9 employees. We're giving over $1 million a year. We have another nonprofit, Unbound Warrior, that's being registered and launched November 11, 2018. We're starting another nonprofit called Foster Adoption Force to go rattle the cages of 100,000 churches to go pick up 425,000 foster kids and 111,000 children in America waiting for an adopted home in 18 months. There is no reason why we can't pick up 500,000 people who don't know what a loving home is. I am a social entrepreneur. I know that I don't know what's impossible till I know what's possible. Dream. Dream. Could I work every day of my life and make a lot of money? Yes, but I don't want to be away from my loved ones. I have found the balance. I have learned the skill of what reverse engineering is. I've redefined impossible in my life. I have created balance in my life. I work, if I'm not speaking, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. If I take my phone to the dining table, guess what happens to my phone? My phone gets taken by my wife and she puts it on a high bookshelf. Because when I'm home, I'm home. Because my funeral ain't gonna talk about how many people I reached or how much money I made. Big deal. I can have the best celebration of my life and people come up to my son and say, yes, your father. Oh, your father. He was such a good man. And my son could say, yes, I thank you, sir. I just wish I knew him. I love my boys. I love my daughters. I love my wife. I tell her I love her every single day. I love my wife more than I love my kids. When I am home, not traveling, yeah? When I'm home, we put a date on the calendar. We go out to date. She says, I want to go to the beach before the summer leaves. This complexion on my face is not makeup, it's the tan I just got in Southern California this week because I've been on the beach with my family for 4 days straight. It's been awesome. I'm not greedy, I'm not prideful, because the moment you're greedy and prideful, you will fall. Am I powerful and confident? You can be confident and powerful and still be humble. Because with an attitude of gratitude and believing and redefining impossible, man, you become the richest man on earth. I'm rich, man. I died today. I know where I'm going. My wife knows. I told her today she's beautiful. I adore you. Those are the texts that I gave her this morning. And I'll be seeing her in a couple of hours. I want you to know you do have power with your choices. You do have enough. Get out of your way. Tell the person next to you, get out of your way. Go. Thomas Edison, what did he make? The light bulb. Anyone know how many times he tried to make the light bulb? 10,000 times. You know what that means? He failed 9,999 times. What a big, fat failure. No, he's not. He was successful. You got to understand that when you look at him, What if he decided to give up? When you hit a challenge, you have a choice. Before you hit a challenge, you have a choice never to start the journey. Good choice. You started the journey. You hit a wall, you have a choice. You either give up or you get up. So point number 3, 4, and 5. Failure is education. Number 4, get up, don't give up. Number 5, obstacles are opportunities. So let me share with you how I began my speaking career. Would you like to hear about that and see all these principles put into action with my story? Yes, Miss Ken?
Yes.
Are you ready? So you see this table over here, right? So this is me, and that's my goal. I had no idea of the level of success and what future was in store for me. But I had to take a step. If I fall, you either get up or you give up. You gotta get up, don't give up. Now, when you look at me as a 19-year-old kid who wants to be a speaker, in 2002 in Australia, I didn't know a single famous motivational speaker because in 2002 there were none. They were all American. And these people would pay these Americans to come all the way to Australia, fully paid, and then get paid to motivate us Aussies. I'm like, that's a cool job. He gets to travel, he gets everything inclusive, business class for leg room. But I tell you, I didn't know a speaker. I also did not watch other speakers. There was no such thing as YouTube. We had dial-up internet just beginning. I didn't know a speaker, didn't have money to go to a coach, didn't want to read a book about speaking. I mean, I hate books. I've only read maybe 14 books in my life. 5 of them were mine. They were pretty good. So I started from 0. Everyone say 0. So what did I do? I took one step. So I cold called people, right? You know, when there's no internet, you get the phone book. You know the phone book? It's like, one of them's this big, and that's just like from A to N. And you open it up, and you go to the school section, and I just started calling schools. I didn't know what I was doing. Had no marketing skills. Didn't know anything. My mom even said, even if you get an invitation, and even if they pay you, how are you going to get there? I said, I have no idea. Like maybe, I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe if I start walking there, I'll get there. Or hitchhike, or mail me, UPS me or something. I had no idea.
Oh, I had no
So I
idea.
started calling schools. Hi, my name is Nick, and I'm a speaker, and I was wondering if I can come to your school, please. She said, not that good, and hung up the phone. New Skin in San Diego, was it a failure or success? I called the school to go to speak. They say no. This is not a trick question. Success or failure? Failure. If it was a success, you would have said yes. Is it okay to fail, New Skin?
Yes.
3 times more volume. Is it okay to fail, New Skin? Are you a failure?
No.
So what did I do? I called another school and I, hello. Hi, my name is Nick Vujicic and I have no arms or legs. She said, what? I said, my name is Nick Vujicic and I have no limbs. She said, How are you holding the phone? I'm thinking, why does that matter? I don't understand. She didn't believe me. She hung up. So basically, it's a no. Failure or success? Failure. Is it okay to fail?
Yeah.
Are you a failure?
No.
Third call. Hello, my name is Vujicic and I have no arms or legs. Can I come and speak at your school, please? She said, oh, let me check with the principal. I'm like, oh. I give her my number. She calls me back. She said, actually, we discussed at length about this. And if you indeed have no arms or no legs, please do not come to our school because you're just going to scare everyone. Was that offensive? Yes. Was it my problem or her problem? Who missed out? Her or me? So what did I do? I went to another one, and another one, and another one, and I called 11 schools, 18 schools, 27 schools, 35 schools, 42 schools, 49 schools. 52 schools said no, no, thank you. And every time I got a no, no, thank you, I got better and better and better and better and better. To the point that at the 53rd phone call, I was like this. Hello, my name is Vujicic and I'm a motivational speaker. I was wondering if I can come and speak to your school about bullying, self-esteem, dreaming big, and never giving up. And she said, yes. And I'm like, I wasn't ready for success. You see, the people who have courage aren't the people who have courage to win. The courageous are ready to lose. And if you can digest that, if you can swallow that, you may fail. Great. But I will try again, and for as long as my heart gives me the passion and desire, because I know why I do what I do, I want to make a difference. I want to help be a light in this world. I want, and I'm ready. In however many times I need to fail, I will go to that fear, not side on, not around, head on, baby. Bring it. Bring it on. Because that's how much I want it. Yes? Are you with me?
Yes.
Number 6 is dream big. And number 7, again, never give up. Never, never quit. Can you imagine how much content I could give you to help you in your life? That was an hour. And I want you to know that this much I've given to you so you understand to embrace the mindset of always getting ready to learn. Learn from the good things and the good experiences and do it even better. Have a mindset of learning because no matter what level you come on in new skin, you're always gonna be learning. It's a little scary. Good. Because if it ain't, then it ain't worth trying for. If it ain't worth failing for, it ain't worth getting. Nothing significant was ever achieved by somebody unless they were embracing a mindset of learning, overcoming their fear with the courage to lose, to try, and even when they fail, try again. Someone who embraces change. This is going to change your life. So get ready to change the way you think, change the way you see yourself, change the way you see others. The importance of overcoming obstacles and setting goals. I can only share with you so much, and I'm so thankful that New Skin believes in the program that I also have that I can talk about here to help you excel. I have a Rise Above online course. Here's a slide. And because you are here today, listen to me very carefully. I want to help you not just 1 hour, but there's 3 other hours of content that I teach you one-on-one at home. You click it on, I'm looking at you, we're going through the worksheet like a masterclass. You do it on your own time. You do it in the convenience of your home. Digest this today. It's going to take you 7 days to digest everything I just gave you if you really took your time. We have an added value here. We'll give you actually 40% because you're here today, 40% off, which is about 60 or 65 bucks. If you text right now, you get the link straight away. If you want to get your phones out, you go 66599. That's the number, 66599. Text Nick, because New Skin believes in what I can equip people to do in your industry. That's personal development, that helps you understand, I want to rise above my challenges. I want to rise above my own circumstances and mindset. I want to rise above like Nick Vujicic has. I want to rise above like Tyler and everyone in this room, but especially Sandy. Sandy, have you ever written a book? I plead that you please write a book. Can we tell her please write a book? I really believe it's valuable for New Skin to know your entire story. How much you want to share is up to you. But the value of seeing the same principles from the founder from years ago to see that there's still principles that were shared today, and for the success of this company, principles are principles, they never change. And it's the people who put those principles in place. And I want you to know that we love you here at this company. I've said it in Southeast Asia, and I wouldn't say it unless I could feel the genuineness and sincerity of the leadership backstage. Who they are on stage is the same backstage. I was able to meet Doctor in Singapore face to face. I met many people back there and shook their hand. But I want you to know, I really believe that not only is New Skin one of the biggest companies dominating markets, but those that have such a forward-thinking leadership team. I tell you, the sky is the limit for New Skin. I want to tell you I love you. I love you. I don't know who you are. I don't know what your life story is. But I'll tell you right now that I love you. And when you can understand that it's not just about making money, it's who you are in your journey that speaks the loudest. Who are you? Is there something you don't like about you? Is there something you can change? I'm not talking about physical. You. How quickly are you to forgive? When someone does something bad to me, I have a choice to forgive, correct? If someone doesn't say sorry, I can still feel like I can forgive them even before they say sorry, correct? If I choose not to forgive, I walk away with a dimmed soul, a heavy heart. And we can have all the physical stuff, and we can have all the money, we can have all the pleasures of this world. But if there's no light in your soul, and you haven't found the truth of joy, then I don't know how much money you have in your bank you feel like you need. Come to the basics. Humble yourself. Serve others. If you're in depression, write down the 10 things you're thankful for. Number 1. Number 2, tell somebody. Because when you feel like you can talk to somebody, then you're not trapped in those chains or shackles. Talk to somebody. Maybe here at this conference, you got to realize this is not just another conference. Connect with someone you haven't met with yet. Get their number. Tell them your goal. Tell them your dream. Tell them your obstacle. then listen to their dream, their goal, and their obstacles. And text each other from time to time. Call each other. How you doing? Hey, is there anything that you want to talk through something? Sometimes it's just good to talk to somebody with the same mindset. We here at this family of New Skin love you. We love your family. We want the best for your family. And you are on the cutting edge of what's about to happen entrepreneurially and the need for it in this country. You want to give back? Go teach a foster kid how to do this. Go teach a foster mom how to do this. Go teach a veteran how to do this. Don't just give someone a fish,